and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go from Pittsburgh. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
I think when you take a step back and you look at last week's loss, I think there was some good and there was some bad. And I think you could really say that about the entire team. The 2 touchdown passes were great. Of course, he's got to stop giving the ball away with the interception. But I think if he continues to clean up some of his fundamentals, continue to improve his decision-making, and on top of that, guys around him just have to continue to play better.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
Dell, the motion man. Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Sack. A loss of 6 yards. It's 3rd down.
This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's caught. It's the tight end, Mason Taylor. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
13 on the play. It's 4th down.
On the return is Jones. And he'll give his guys a little bit more room to work with as he's able to get forward out beyond the 10-yard line. Run, and here's the rookie from Notre Dame. Oh, big hole, left side. Still on the move. And he will dive into the end zone. 86 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Right adds the extra point. And the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7, and he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Chiefs offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. Greg, I love the evolution of the NFL. Every 3-4 years feels like things change a little bit. Right now it feels like we're in a running back, running game era. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely. And the league has such a funny way of continuing to reinvent itself. Years ago, 15, 20 years ago, Mike, this was a running back-led league. It was play action. Quarterbacks were under center. And then what offenses realized was the best way to score points is to generate explosive plays. Get a bunch of yardage all at one time because it's very hard to sustain possessions in the NFL. So as a result, they said, okay, what's the best way to generate big plays? It's to throw the ball downfield. So it became a very...
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Here's their punter now, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. Steelers offense are not ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here. As they begin this drive, 1st and 10. From 29, here's 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Now after the play, it looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. 3rd and 7. They'll look to throw. The throw here is complete. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position. Jump that route, challenge the receiver. That's a big-time takeaway.
From 31, here's 2nd and 8. They go play action with Mahomes. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
The threat of making a poor decision and throwing a pick is always in the back of your mind, and while you can't play scared, you do have to play smart. If you can't find an open target, throw the ball away, live for the next down.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. On comes the punter now. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. That is fielded at the 20. And this winds up a very nice return. He's able to get up past the 40-yard line.
Ready? Here we go, set.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down. Here's the first carry for Tank Bigsby. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. Once again, it's Bigsby. Finding space at the 15. And he's in! Hank Bigsby. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. It's his 3rd touchdown of the year.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Chiefs offense getting set to get back to work. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Here's a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6. At the 30.
Dell, the motion man. On second down, Mahomes. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Set to go now on first and 10.
A gain of 21 yards.
On the give, it's Johnson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 9. To throw is Mahomes. A throw left side finds Dell.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
On third down, Mahomes. He's got his man, complete to Dell. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. It's over the middle and caught by Dell. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
Kansas City.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. That one is caught beyond the pylon. Touchdown, Chiefs. It's his third touchdown catch this year. Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs are on the board. It's now 14-7. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with first and 10. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Brings up second and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll work forward for a couple. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop him. Here's third and 2.
Gain of 2 brings up third and 2.
Back to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. They can get back into this quickly now. Very short field ahead. It is first and 10. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. Second and inches. Now it's Johnson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
You can see the running back. He's waiting patiently for that cutback lane to open, and it just never did. Great job by the defense, continuing to string that play out sideways, and they're able to take him down for a loss.
6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10.
City.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's right side and caught by Taylor. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag back in the backfield. Is it a hold, or did they rough the quarterback?
Automatic first down.
What a critical flag. Roughing the passer, it sets up first and goal. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And he's in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC.
Touchdown, Chiefs.
The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will tie things up. We are all even at 14. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This is going to be taken in at the 3. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Steelers offense is going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. That one's complete. It's Tank Bigsby. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
He'll drop to throw. Out wide. That's Bigsby. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Back to the air one more time. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
They'll look to throw again. He's got a man down the field. It's Austin. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
That's another Steelers 1st down. 1st and
Ball
goal.
resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. And that'll be caught by the running back, Bigsby. From the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw. To the goal line and in. Touchdown Steelers. Now right to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Steelers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. And apparently Finally, we'll forget about that for the moment and turn our attention to quarter number 3. Let's go. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 27.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Quick throw, taken in. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. From the 44-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4. Big opening up the middle. And he will go all the way. Hank Bigsby. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. And he missed it. That's a rare miss for the veteran. They're unable to add on the point after. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Here's Xavier Worthy and his Kansas City teammates getting set for their next possession. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Looking middle, that's the tight end Taylor. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. A gain there of 27 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 4. Patrick to throw. They're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Mason Graham getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year.
3rd and 14.
3rd and long for Mahomes. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
It's 4th down.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Steelers offense ready to see what they can do. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23. They face 2nd down and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll give on the ground, and he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
The 28-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
19.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. Straight ahead, it's Bigsby. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Try again. It's second and 10.
Brings up second and 10.
They'll look to throw. Now a screen set up for Bigsby. Now he's loose again. And he's into the end zone yet again. Take Bigsby. Touchdown Steelers. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. What a pretty touchdown that was. Nothing looks nicer than a well-set-up screen, and that was executed to perfection.
Mike, the key to any successful screenplay is the timing between the offensive lineman getting out and where the running back is when he catches it. You'll see it here played out perfectly. He gets the escorts out in front of him, gets the key blocks he needs, all the way down for 6. So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Carter on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense about ready to take over once more. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on first and 10. A quick throw taken in out wide by Dell. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. That's number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
First down, Chiefs.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Yellow.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. He's got space inside the 25. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Kansas City.
Here's Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Steelers will take over at their own 14-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
There defensively.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And they'll be taken down just shy of the 30.
And the Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now, faking the give. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
He's going to air this one out for Jones. That's caught. And he's going to take this one all the way. 82 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Right adds the extra point. And the Steelers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Carter on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Chiefs offense ready for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They'll send Worthy in motion. A 1st down throw for Mahomes. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. They go play action with Mahomes. A throw behind his man. Can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And he gets that one complete to his tight end, Taylor. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
It's a gain of 18.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
First down.
Mahomes now to throw again. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Dell, the motion man. To the air once more. It's Mahomes. Got a man over the middle. It's Worthy. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Yards on the play. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
And on this 1st down, it's Johnson. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and
Dell, the motion man. Mahomes now on 2nd down. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. On the quick slant, they find Dell. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Dell, the motion man. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, now a 3rd and 2. Right back to the air for Mahomes. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down. At least it appears that way. Got it by maybe the length of the football.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Dell, the motion man. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sends up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 14-yard line.
Throwing is Mahomes. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. gun. Here's Mahomes. They're called in at the 2. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs are able to edge a bit closer. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Steelers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That one intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
Plus, to his right, he'll take off again. Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs are able to cut into the deficit. Just 1 second, all that remains in the football game as the kick is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end.